Three, two,
Hey guys, this is John, and I'm
one,
playing the Hourly Board Arena
zero.
on Lichess.org. It is Sunday at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and we are ready to roll against Nurmi Bra. I wonder if he's one of the chess bras. Maybe, maybe not. But he's 2169, and he has the first move. Opens with a little g3 action. Okay, let's play this setup and maybe go for e5. Okay, I'll take that pawn. See if we can hold on to it for a little while. Knight b6, attack the queen. Might have a decent chance of holding it a bit. Almost mouse up there. Okay, a5 just stopped him from playing a5. And I think queen d4 is kind of annoying. Hitting the knight and defending c4. Now we can back the queen up here. Yep. Okay, let's come here. I couldn't take because my queen would have hung. So let's fianchetto our dark square bishop now. Looks like I'm going to lose the pawn back, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I think I still have a solid position. Maybe knight b4. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's play queen c7. Probably try to get the rook over. d4 is a bit weak. He just advances. All right, let's do this. I think the bishop coming into c3 is helpful. Just block his c-file play. Otherwise, it was going to be hard to activate that. I guess I got to go here now. Otherwise, this pawn hangs. Okay, let's play here. I'm going to try to do this in order to get my bishop to b7. He sacks the exchange. Okay, so now I'm trying to go after d5. I want that pawn. All right, I will gladly do a queen trade. Let's take here. Let's take here. Come back. He's up a bit on the clock, so we got to make up for that. Let's come here. Take this. Now he's got to watch out. Okay. I'm just going to stop knight h6 while I can. I think checking here is good. Check here. Yeah, now we win because he's got a block on f4 and we win the knight. Okay, so got to win against Nurmi. He played all right, though. I could have played that opening better, I think. I feel like I should have been able to hold on to the c4 pawn. All right, Trafalgar is next. Let's berserk this game, starting with d4. Little QGD. Okay, he takes the pawn. Now let's try to regain that pawn ASAP. Take here, take c4. We'll pre-move that just in case he does it. All right, so now we have a nice center to work with and a space advantage, presumably. I'm going to bring this bishop back and then try to set up a queen-bishop battery. Let's come here, attacking that pawn. I assume he'll see the threat, so we'll prepare that move. Let's go c4. Knight's a bit off sides now for him. Let's come here. I think preparing central action may be good. d5 at some stage. This should be good too, but I'm not positive. Maybe I can drop the bishop back again. Okay, now the structure is going to change. I'll go knight e5, attack the bishop. Knight g6 could be a problem for him. Defend our h5 pawn. I still want to try to sneak in this. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I feel like a center break should just crush him. Let's come in. Whoa, I berserked this game, so I gotta hurry. Let's take that. Oh, I thought he was gonna block with his queen. Oh, man. Totally thought he was gonna block with the queen. My bad. Now we gotta hurry. Now it's just any move. Okay, well, that didn't help his cause. He's going to go after my pawns. I might get him on time still. Ooh, nice. All right, we won that on time after blundering our queen. I didn't even see knight g7. I thought for sure queen g7, so I was preparing for the queen trade. Wow. All right, Control-Alt Delicious. Let's berserk this one too. We'll go d5, move one, no matter what he does. This is a little bit risky in view of c4, but c4 I think is the only move to take advantage of. Black's last move, d5. Otherwise, d5 is like very good against anything else. Okay, there's a little trap if he trades. He does not. Okay, let's just do this now. We have the pair of bishops. Let's take. This is an exchange Slav position. Let's come here, maybe b5. Not sure how much the two bishops really matter right now. Let's play h6. We have c8 well enough guarded. Let's drop this back, just control d5. Problem is I've berserked, so I need to hurry. I'm going to try to kick his pieces out gradually, especially that rook. Okay. And he's playing well, though. He's not giving me much to work with. Reinforce that guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna win this game. That's for certain. Let's go after that, I guess. Yeah, he's playing too well as well. Bishop here. Ooh, we got his rook. Ooh, we might get him. Might get him after all. Unreal. I think I'm going to get him. Ooh, another time victory. That was looking really bad. We were down material and down on the clock too, but berserking can have a nice psychological effect sometime. No soy Peters. All right, let's push our luck again. I guess this has turned into a berserking session. Definitely pushing my luck here. I'm going to take that knight if it appears on c3. Maybe do this first, though. And we'll go after that c4 pawn. Yeah, try to win that pawn. Because I think that is pretty much a free pawn. And we'll give a check here. Respond to a check with a check. It's always nice. b2 was kind of hanging. I should have probably taken that. This might work. Let's take here. We'll just trade. Trade again. Yep. I think bringing the king over to c7 is not a bad idea. Let's do this, though. Maybe to b6 now. Rook a4. Attack e4. I'll take that pawn if it appears there. Oops, meant to play f5. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, come here. I'm going to go e5. And try to get that pawn up to e4. Because now we win this. And then a3's falling. This is great. If not for the time. These pawns are rolling. Just got a sack for that. Ah, move. All right, let's run this pawn. Block that. Try to get a checkmate here. Oh, got it. Okay, 2.7 left on the clock there. All right, so we berserked a solid 1900, nearly 2000 in that one. Stylo, might as well keep this going. Hey, it's been working so far. Okay, Benoni. I like playing against the Benoni. Well, that's a pretty weird treatment of it. I'm going to try to crush him in the center with f4 and e5. Because his move order deserves punishment. The way he's playing it. Let's just castle now. I think the queen coming to d3 should be excellent. Well, actually these pawns in the middle should be excellent. Let me rephrase that. Okay, let's just do this. Take. Come over here. Let's come here with the knight. Knight d7, attack the queen, attack the rook. He's losing material. He's already down a piece. Let's take here. Okay, let's just force the trade. Get the queens off the board. Should be a little easier this way. All right, hung the queen too. Yep, resign. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep berserking as much as I can. I feel like once I won those first couple berserk games, the gamble paid off. Maybe I've already crossed the hardest part of this. The boss returns is next. Oh, man. Nah, we're not. Okay, I'm not pushing my luck in this game. Just a regular old game. Sorry. I know I'm going back on my word. Let's take here. We'll play bishop g5. This system's a little bit lame, but I think it's okay to play in a bully game. Problem is, white often has a hard time finding a plan in this. If black knows how to neutralize this line, it can be fine for them. I'm going to try to get into c5 with this guy. Just going to let me take that, huh? My bishop is guarded, so I don't mind him taking on g5. Okay, now I'm just up a little bit of material. And I can take his queen next move, or that. Okay, let's take here first. Occupy the file. Go queen b8 next move. This is not going to end well for him. Queen c8's good. Threatening c6, also threatening rook d8. All right. 24 points. 43 players in this one. Moon says, Fins, I'm looking forward to playing you. Where are you, Moons? If I can find you. Ooh, you got to get some points. Then we have a chance at playing. All right, stylo again. d4. This is not the best system I'm playing right now, but hopefully it's okay. Bring the rook to d1. Maybe knight g4 he can play. Almost running out of squares with that piece. Stylo, when I was young, I used to call your name. Sorry, reminds me of that song. All right, now we're going to get some swaps in the middle. Now he's weakened d5 a little bit. I guess he can play to control that square like he's doing right now. I don't know, this should be interesting though. Ooh, now I get f6 in, perhaps. Ooh, that's a big blunder by him. Check here, queen comes in, queen f6. This is going to be bad. h4, h5, typical device. Trying to get the pawn up to h6. Yeah, he's going to be done for. Bring this over. Rook takes h6 next move. I can pre-move it. I'm berserking, but I think I should be able to do this. Ooh, that's a cheap shot. All right, he resigned. Back to tournament, 29 points. Nurmi is in second place. He's been doing okay. He lost the first game to me and then lost the second game, but otherwise he's been berserking, trying to catch up. All right, Vin, let's do this. Berserk against the 2040 and see what happens. Quite possibly a foolish decision, but berserking can never be completely justified. You know, if you're berserking, there's always a chance. There's always a risk of ruin, right? Let's take here. c6 next move. This position should be about equal. I don't really see much to go off of for either side. Take here. I'm going to swap with him, so long as the swaps are available. Let's go here. Let's see if he'll take and repair my structure a bit. He does. Now we'll start taking away squares from his knight, or try to. Okay, let's come here. His knight f4. Not sure. Not sure who's better right now. Gotta hurry, both of us. I'm going to try to create a pass pawn on the outside. Ooh, I had queen h1 mate. Could have been disastrous for him. I can't do anything there. He's just going to move back and forth. Lost on time. I was just a little bit slow right there. Little bit slow. Otherwise, we would have had that. I had queen h1 mate. I just Yeah, it was pre-moving. Okay, so a little bit of a slip. Ron Depp, I'm not going to berserk against Ron Depp. That would just be a sign of disrespect. All right, bring the queen back to d8. This variation feels like old hat by now. Bishop g6, maybe? Attack the queen. You can take here and get out of the pin. Otherwise, I like our position. Maybe e5 soon to open it up? Yeah, why not? I think the tactics should be all right for us. We're kind of pinning him on the d file. Bishop f4 I can take on e1, so that's not a problem. Looks like he might end up with a weak pawn, like this. Now I want to swap queens, if he lets me. Okay, let's just play h6. He's being stubborn. Makes sense, I would be too. Let's come here and then put the knight on d5. How about that? Okay, we can swap if you take there. Okay. Knight c3, just bother him a little bit. Let's come here, threaten knight takes d4. Come here, knight d6 next. It's so nice to have a knight in this situation. Like, you can just threaten a billion things, and there's not much your opponent can do about it. Let's go a5, break up his pawns a little bit. And hung the bishop. Yeah. Okay, back to tournament. I want another shot at Vin. I want revenge, Vin. I feel like you stole that game from me. Like you did something personal to me. He's moving up the rating list, too. All right. This is a bad decision, but it'll make it fun at least. Oh, he played e5. Wow. The nerve of him. Can't believe it. Okay, let's just try to castle unsuccessfully. I have to remember that he just starts to play fast. That's what he does. So I might be able to take advantage when the time gets low. I think he just starts playing as quickly as he can. Remove that capture. What's going on? Is he thinking? He needs to get his queen out of the way now. I'll take this way if he wants to trade there. Let's see if I play g3 next, if he takes the pawn on h3. Could be a bad decision for him if he does. Let's go here. I'll play an endgame. Okay. I mean, maybe we have a tiny space edge in this endgame. I'm going to try to keep the rooks on the board, though. Precisely because of that space edge. g5 would be smart. Ooh, I dropped a pawn. Not good. Let's see if we can get at that. Break up his structure a little bit. Let's go here. Ooh. I think we're going to get him. Yeah, we got him. All right. So we took out Vin with the Berserk. Lost a pawn there. I thought that might have ended poorly, but he spent a lot of time in the middle game when I played like Bishop c3, kind of x-raying his queen. So I feel okay about that one. Tehran V says he likes my videos. Thanks, Tehran V. All right, why not? Roll the dice again. All right. People have been telling me to berserk against these 2,000 rated players for quite a while, so now you guys have your wish. I'm taking you up on it. I'm trying to attack d6 right now. Let's come here. See if I can get him to drop something. Nope, he stays defended. Everything defended. Maybe f4? Come after him, f4. Ooh, I dropped a pawn. We're still going to come after him, though. Not sure I want to put the pawn on f5. Because if I do that, his knight gains access to that square. I'm going to do it, though. Because I think I got to try to get something going to checkmate him. At least now f6 is kind of a threat. Ooh, and you just blundered it. Yeah, now we win. Queen g7. No stopping it. Queen g7 mate. All right. So 4.5 minutes left. We might get a couple other opportunities to berserk. I mean, now that I berserked against that guy, I think he's like the highest in the field. I feel like I could do it against Ron Depp as well. All right, random 1004. Oops. All right, I guess we're playing a London system now. Not the best berserk opening, probably, but it will have to do. Let's take that bishop pair. Don't want to trade that so easily. Let's go e4, open this up in the middle. Queen e2 next, maybe? Queen f3? Queen f3 is probably a better square. Let's go to e2, defend b2. a4 will expand. Maybe b4, b5. a5. Let's come here. Pester him with our bishop. Pester with both bishops. How about that? Okay, I'll take that. Attack d5 a little bit. Let's blockade that pawn. So I'm just going to play for like a slightly better position now. Blockading d5. Maybe g3, h4. So I drop that pawn. Queen trade coming. He's bringing his king up. Let's give a check here next. Come over, come back over and attack d5. Wow, he just dropped that. That was a big drop. Now we're going to win. And his king is confined to the back rank too. All right, got the checkmate. 44 points, 2 minutes and change remaining. Nurmi Bra. All right, berserk time. This guy might take me down. No promises, but we'll see. No typical King's Indian. Okay, let's castle. All right. Put the other knight in on e5, yep. Let's come here and try to go f4. I want to play e5 very badly. Let's do this, and then I'm going to play d6 next move. See how he reacts to that. Okay, we'll take here. Let's come over, threaten some stuff. Oh, I missed knight e7. Still got it, though. Ooh, and we're mating. No, we're not quite mating. Okay, take the queen, first of all. h4, h5. Hung that. Ooh, this is going to be a quick checkmate, I think. That's mate right there. All right, so we took down Nurmi. Yeah, I think he played a little bit recklessly in that one. Ron Depp says coward. I wonder if he was referring to me not berserking against him. I'm worried that my record against you, Ron Depp, would be tarnished. I have an unblemished record so far. I think you're too good. If I berserk you, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, let's go here. Guess we'll play for this. Keep his knight out of c4. Keep our knight defended. Let's play f4. Maybe bishop h4? Not yet. Needs to get rid of that knight. Not sure about the way I'm playing this. My bishop. Oh, wow. That was bad. He took on c1 at a time when I was not expecting it. All right, this is completely over. Resign. All right, so lost that last game, but still did pretty well. Scored 49 points. I guess that last one didn't count. And 69% berserk rate. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Okay, that's given me some confidence now. Now I feel more confident berserking like 1900 to 2000, maybe even 2100 players. So we'll do that again in the future. These tournaments are becoming more competitive. Like the more players that get on Lichess, more strong players too. It's just you got to post big numbers if you want to win these tournaments. So that was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. All right, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.